Well, well, well. Guess what? Turns out Gran Turismo, or at least the makers of Gran Turismo, Polyphony, succumbed to their greed. Or at least I have just discovered that they did. Those greedy fucks. Okay, maybe they stopped doing the daily race rotation because it costs them a couple quarters, but come on. How hard could it have been to just keep putting in random races every week? Apparently, it's no better on Gran Turismo 7 either. They only have, I don't know, what, 2 races that swap out every week that you can race in ranked? I mean, I guess it's not that bad on there. There's 3 that swap out, but one of them's unranked. Honestly, this is all to push people to GT7. And, I mean, while I kind of want to, now that I've learned this, I kind of don't want to anymore. And I'm probably gonna wait even longer to move over to GT7. Out of spite. That's right, Polyphony, you're messing with the wrong guy. This dude who is not incredible at racing. I feel like even that's overselling it. Not even... I mean, I feel like passable is an okay descriptor for myself, but... Anyway, I digress. We are back in Sardegna Road Track A. If anything, this gives me another shot at possibly winning the race. And today, I'm in a higher lobby than I was before. Look at all those higher letters. There was one D in there, but we'll ignore it. Anyway, I have a crazy strategy. So crazy and kind of unoriginal, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I've seen it before on a couple other channels that if you're watching my videos, you've probably already seen. Super GT. I think Basic Ollie has done it before in GT Sport. Oh my god! Chaos! A couple people sleeping at the wheel, and I ran into Todd T's. And, gotta say, not too bad of a start, already up 2 positions. And Todd T's survives my silly little lapse of judgment. Either way, I am on the soft tires, trying to put in as fast of a lap as I can. And my strategy will be to pit right away onto the medium tires. Hopefully, tire conservation, just like real conservation, will save me from being absolutely outclassed by all these higher ranked guys. What a nice little corner there. Look at that. How polite. There's a little bit of touching going on, but in general, everyone's giving each other space. We're almost 3 wide there ahead. And now I am looking, 3 wide yet again into the corner, and what is that? The AMG loses out. I nudge the Peugeot, but the Peugeot is fine, and I wreck into the wall. A little bit slow, but it's alright, because everyone except for the AMG has survived. Not the worst, I'd say, but the long run is about to be upon us. And the... Oh, and is that... No, the Peugeot has crashed a little bit. Well, a little touch of the wall, but it's fine. It happens, you know? And here I kind of missed the corner, but it's okay. I'm going for the pits. 1 stop time. We're on to the medium tire. No fueling. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the big run. The longest run. It's definitely challenging. I've had I think in this race there were quite a few lapses of concentration. As you see, we have come out in 19th of 19th. Someone has already decided that this is not the race for them, and they are gone. It's fine though, because this is going to be my race. I am permanently one position ahead of where I started now. And no one can take that away from me, not even myself, except if I rage quit, which I'm not gonna do. We are gonna keep on charging. And you know what? It's not gonna be too bad. Except we do have a couple crashes, and we're gonna skip forward because there's literally almost no track action that is about to happen in front of my car, except for that number changing in the top left. Here is our first number change, as you're about to see. Oh, 18 out of 18. Look at that. Incredible. A little battle of attrition is happening. And only moments later would you look at that, after making it quite a little bit of a mistake. Some people would call it a hash even. I'm up into 17th. 3 positions. 3 positions for all. Or me at least. Anyway, that's quite a sizable gap to 16th. Hopefully we can keep it from expanding. But first, before, well, I guess you could tell that the number hasn't gone up that much. It's actually come down now. The guy had pitted, but guess what? I had an incident. Crashed. At a moment, there it was, the lapse of judgment that I had so subtly foreshadowed. Anyway, we're gonna keep skipping because this slidey mess of racing continues, and we continue to be just about okay. And you rejoin me, lap 8. Would you look at that? We survived that long. And not just that, we outlived another man who has decided, or woman, to rage quit. And you know what? We take that over here. We take rage quits. We're up into 16th position. Would you look at that? I'm pretty sure at this point we have definitely beaten out some of the B-ranked players. And we're doing pretty well for ourselves, considering how far ahead the next guy is. Anyway, this is the final lap, so I'm gonna narrate it, and I guess you'll get a feel for, you know, how most of my other laps had gone before this. As you can see in the bottom left, my tires are on fire. Like, wow, was it slippery. I was shifting up in all the corners after about lap 4, like a gear higher than I would normally be, and just being extremely careful. But on this lap, I decided, you know what, let's try and push it a little bit. It's the final lap. We want to go out with a bang, and no one's really behind us, and I'm probably not gonna end up next to the guy ahead, even though we are slowly but surely closing a little bit, tiny bit. But anyway, they're way too far away. But guess what? Outlasted another person. 15th out of 15. Wow. Would you look at that? Going very wide here. The tires are literally not there. They're just gone. Unimaginable. Unthinkable. Look at that. I'm in 14th. How? I even go back after this victory screen. Look at that. 6 positions. I don't know if I could have done that without my strategy. I probably could have. I probably could have done better, actually. Because I was able to keep up with that group of chaotic drivers. So if we do scroll down here, my fastest time was not very close. Though they were on softs. Either way. I hope you enjoyed. It's a little bit shorter than it would have been if I had done a more exciting race about Sardinia, but yeah, sometimes this happens. See ya.